What would you do if you suddenly see a group of people barge into an office and demand gas cars back? That's exactly what happened. In a surprising turn of events, a vocal group of electric vehicle owners has recently emerged, expressing their frustration with electric cars and demanding the return of traditional gas-powered vehicles. This unexpected outcry has sparked a heated debate within the automotive community and raised questions about the future of the electric vehicle industry. The electric vehicle is now in headlines for a lot of reasons. Electric vehicles represent a transformative category of vehicles that primarily rely on electric propulsion, offering a clean and efficient alternative to traditional internal combustion engine vehicles. Unlike their gasoline or diesel counterparts, EVs utilize electric power stored in batteries to drive an electric motor, contributing to a more sustainable mode of transportation. A fundamental component of EVs is the electric motor, which converts electrical energy from the battery into mechanical energy, propelling the vehicle forward. The battery pack serves as a crucial storage unit for electrical energy, typically using lithium-ion technology due to its high energy density. The capacity of the battery, measured in kilowatt-hours, directly influences the range of the vehicle. Charging infrastructure is essential for EVs, providing the means to replenish their battery energy. Charging can be done at home through standard electrical outlets, dedicated home chargers, or at public charging stations. The charging time and power levels vary based on the infrastructure and the capabilities of the specific EV. Power electronics, including inverters and converters, manage the flow of electricity between the battery and the electric motor. Additionally, many EVs feature regenerative braking systems, capturing kinetic energy during braking and converting it back into electrical energy for storage in the battery. Several advantages characterize EVs. They produce zero tailpipe emissions, contributing to improved air quality and reduced greenhouse gas emissions. Electric motors are inherently more efficient than internal combustion engines, leading to higher energy efficiency and reduced energy consumption per mile. Lower operating costs, quieter operation, and reduced maintenance expenses further enhance the appeal of EVs. However, challenges exist, including the need for an expanded and easily accessible charging infrastructure to alleviate range anxiety and encourage broader adoption. While the range of EVs continues to improve, some models may still face limitations, particularly for long-distance travel. Initial costs, including the expense of the battery, can be higher, although incentives and decreasing battery costs are making EVs more cost-competitive. Addressing these challenges through advancements in technology and infrastructure is crucial for the continued growth of the electric vehicle market. The backlash occurred very recently. The discontent among some EV owners appears to stem from a variety of issues. One common complaint is the perceived inconvenience of charging infrastructure, with some owners claiming that the charging process takes too long and is not as readily available as gas stations. Additionally, concerns about the limited range of electric vehicles have been raised, especially in regions with fewer charging stations. Another point of contention is the environmental impact of manufacturing electric vehicles, particularly the production of batteries. Some owners argue that the environmental benefits of EVs are offset by the carbon footprint associated with manufacturing and disposing of batteries, leading them to question the overall sustainability of electric transportation. This discontent has manifested in a collective call for a return to gas-powered vehicles. Social media platforms and online forums have become hotbeds for discussions among dissatisfied EV owners who are using hashtags like #GasCarsBack and EV Backlash to voice their concerns. Some are even organizing rallies and petitions to bring attention to their cause. The audience was pretty concerned and wanted gas cars back. Gas cars, also known as traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, are automobiles powered by internal combustion engines that rely on gasoline or diesel fuel for propulsion. These vehicles have been the dominant mode of transportation for many decades, utilizing an engine that ignites fuel in a combustion chamber to generate the mechanical energy needed to drive the vehicle. Internal combustion engine vehicles typically consist of several key components, including the engine, transmission, exhaust system, and fuel tank. The engine's operation involves the controlled combustion of fuel, producing exhaust gases that are expelled through the exhaust system. Traditional gas cars have been the backbone of the automotive industry, offering a familiar and well-established technology for personal and commercial transportation. Comparing gas cars to electric vehicles reveals notable differences in their propulsion systems and environmental impact. One of the primary distinctions is the source of power. Gas cars rely on fossil fuels, contributing to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions during combustion. In contrast, EVs use electricity stored in batteries to power electric motors, producing zero tailpipe emissions and offering a cleaner and more environmentally friendly alternative. Another key aspect is energy efficiency. Electric motors in EVs are inherently more efficient in converting electrical energy into mechanical energy compared to the internal combustion engines of gas cars. This increased efficiency contributes to lower energy consumption per mile traveled in EVs, potentially leading to reduced operating costs over the vehicle's lifetime. Charging infrastructure is a critical consideration when comparing gas cars to EVs. Gas cars can refuel at gas stations, which are widespread and familiar. On the other hand, EVs require charging stations, and while the infrastructure is expanding, it may not be as ubiquitous as gas stations in some regions. The convenience and accessibility of charging stations play a role in the adoption and acceptance of EVs. The environmental impact is a significant factor in the comparison. Gas cars contribute to air pollution and are associated with the extraction, refining, and transportation of fossil fuels. EVs, while not entirely free from environmental impact, offer the potential for reduced carbon emissions, especially when charged with electricity from renewable sources. So in general, we can say that, while gas cars have been the conventional choice for many years, the rise of electric vehicles presents a cleaner and more sustainable option for the future of transportation. The ongoing advancements in battery technology, charging infrastructure, and a growing awareness of environmental issues contribute to the increasing popularity and adoption of EVs. And what was the industry response? While the demand for a return to gas cars may seem surprising, it is essential to note that this sentiment does not represent the majority of EV owners. Most electric vehicle enthusiasts remain committed to the transition towards cleaner and more sustainable transportation. However, the automotive industry should take note of these grievances and use them as an opportunity to address and improve the existing challenges within the electric vehicle ecosystem. Can you guess how the EV manufacturers handled it? To address the concerns raised by dissatisfied EV owners, manufacturers and policymakers could focus on improving charging infrastructure, investing in battery technology research, and increasing public awareness of the environmental benefits of electric vehicles. Collaborative efforts between the industry and the EV community may help bridge the gap and create a more positive and inclusive narrative for the future of transportation. Consumer preferences between electric vehicles and gas cars are influenced by a combination of factors ranging from environmental consciousness to practical considerations. One significant driver of preference for EVs is the growing awareness of environmental issues and the desire to reduce one's carbon footprint. Consumers increasingly prioritize sustainable options, and EVs, with their zero tailpipe emissions and potential to utilize clean energy sources, align with these environmental values. Practical considerations, such as operating costs, play a pivotal role in shaping consumer preferences. While the upfront cost of EVs can be higher, many consumers are drawn to the lower day-to-day operating expenses. The generally lower maintenance costs of EVs, coupled with potentially lower energy costs compared to traditional gas vehicles, make them an attractive option for those looking to save on long-term expenses. The advancing technology in EVs, particularly in battery efficiency and range, is influencing consumer choices. As EVs overcome challenges related to range anxiety and charging infrastructure, consumers are becoming more confident in their ability to integrate electric vehicles into their daily lives. The continuous improvement in battery technology, resulting in longer ranges and faster charging times, contributes to the appeal of EVs. Government incentives and policies also play a role in shaping consumer preferences. Many regions offer incentives, such as tax credits or rebates, to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles. These incentives make EVs more financially appealing and can sway consumer choices, especially in regions where supportive policies are in place. On the other hand, some consumers may still prefer gas cars due to factors like familiarity and convenience. Gas stations are ubiquitous, and refueling is a quick and well-established process. In areas with limited charging infrastructure, consumers may be hesitant to transition to EVs until there is a more extensive and convenient network of charging stations. The automotive industry's response to consumer preferences is also noteworthy. As automakers invest more in electric vehicle technology, offering a broader range of models with different features and price points, consumers have more choices that cater to their individual needs and preferences. The availability of electric SUVs, trucks, and luxury vehicles, for example, expands the appeal of EVs to a broader consumer base. In summary, consumer preferences between EVs and gas cars are evolving in response to a dynamic interplay of environmental consciousness, practical considerations, technological advancements, government policies, and the evolving offerings from the automotive industry. As these factors continue to evolve, the balance in consumer preferences is likely to shift, with electric vehicles gaining greater acceptance and market share. Hope you liked watching our video. If you enjoyed watching this video, then click on like and definitely subscribe to our channel. Share your ideas and views in the comments section below.